What do you guys think of the women that come on here and talk about how they're ugly? Now, this has been a thing to my knowledge for the last few days, because there was a woman that got on here and said, where are all the men who like mid attractive women? I think is what she said, something to that effect. But it kind of got twisted and turned into like women coming on here and talking about how they're ugly or something. And a lot of people are not liking this because they think that they're fishing for compliments. They think that people shouldn't talk about themselves like that. And then they're talking about how other women will come on like this person's comment section and say, oh, you're not ugly, you're pretty. And then the content creator was saying, don't lie to me. I know that I'm not pretty. And it's just been a whole thing. I don't know why it's a whole thing, but it is. Now, I purposefully didn't put a filter on today so you guys can see my natural face. This is what I look like. No makeup on. I don't have a filter on. Nothing else. It's like still kind of early in the morning. I'm still in my pajamas, actually. But this is my comment on that. I still have bad self-esteem, but I used to verbalize it a lot more. I used to, it was a real problem. And it got to the point where my husband was like, he couldn't stand for me to talk about those feelings. And he did not like to hear me voice my opinions on myself because, of course, he thinks that I'm pretty and doesn't like to hear me put myself down. But it is from early childhood. It is from the bullying I received. It was from the bullying all throughout my childhood, my teenage years, of being told that I was ugly. I had someone actually say to me, do you know how ugly you are? Just like comments like that. They're just like really brash people that would constantly say that I was ugly. There were people that would bark at me in the hallways, which if you don't know what that means back then, it was like, if you weren't attractive, people would say you were dog ugly and they would bark at you. So I would deal with that in high school, like the barking at me in the hallways. I was very shy and introverted. I didn't stand up for myself. I was a complete easy target. So all of that has followed me through my whole entire adult life. So I was always talking about how unattractive I was. And I've really worked on myself and I'm no longer speaking like that. I now can look at myself and say, yes, am I 100% perfect? No. Am I perfect 10? No. Do I think that I'm attractive? Yes, I do think I'm attractive. I do think that I'm pretty. I know there's going to be people who come on here that want to drag my looks. That's okay. Go ahead and drag them. But I am deciding for myself to try to be mentally strong enough to look at myself in the mirror and find things that are attractive about myself that I like and just concentrate on those features because everybody has things that they don't like about themselves. So I guess that is my feelings on women coming on here and saying that they're unattractive. I totally get how they feel. I totally get that, they know that people are going to pander to them and say that they're attractive and they don't feel that way. And so that they get upset because they want their feelings to be validated because this is how, they deal with this every single day. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one to deal with because it's an every single day thing. It's not like a once in a while thing. I went through it. It was like every single day I picked my whole self apart. And I'm just really proud of myself that I can accept my, things that I don't like about myself, but I can also concentrate more on the features that I have that I do like. And it's made a huge difference for me. And it was, like I said, extremely difficult to get here, but here I am, no filter. In my opinion, I am an attractive, pretty woman. And I really like that I'm here now in my life, now that I'm 48 years old. So ladies, try to do that. I know it's hard, but try. Love you guys. Bye.